After collecting the supporting documents, I checked my online application form, Appendix 2, and list of supporting documents. I had to check these multiple times to make sure there are no mistakes. I also get it proofread from one of my uncles, who happens to be a very experienced solicitor and immigration consultant. I then submitted the online application, paid visa fee, and paid immigration health surcharge. I also booked biometrics appointment. I then sent the online application form to my wife so that she can sign it and scan back to me to be sent along with the other supporting documents. Here I would like to give a tip, as I mentioned in my earlier video, that I paid a visa application fee from my UK debit card. Visa application fee was in Pakistan rupees. The GBP to Pakistan rupee foreign exchange rate given by my UK bank was less than the market rate. Had I used my Pakistan debit card to pay visa fee and IHS surcharge, I could have saved some money. I realized this after I made payment from a UK debit card. Based on my calculations, if I had paid for my Pakistan's debit card, I would have saved up to 10% of the value of both visa fee and IHS surcharge. I realized this after I saw the amounts appearing on my bank statement. Also, it's always best to bring all the necessary documents with you when you come back to UK. In my case, I forgot some documents and my wife had to pay premium postage to get these documents delivered on time. This is how the online portal looks like once you have completed all the sections. The tick mark and the green color mentions that these relevant sections are complete. So once I clicked on Submit Application, it turned green and then I had to sign the declaration. After signing off the declaration, the next section was to determine the biometric residence permit collection location. This section asked me about my postcode. When I wrote down my postcode, it brought me a list of post offices where the BRP could be collected. So I chose the nearest one, which was less than a mile away from my house. And then the next section was to book the biometrics appointment. I was quite fortunate as I submitted my online application on the weekend and the first available biometric appointment was on Monday morning. So I discussed it with my wife and my wife was happy to attend it. After I booked my wife's appointment, they sent us appointment confirmation letter, and I will take you through this appointment confirmation letter in the later part of this video. After booking biometrics appointment for my wife, the next section was to make IHS payment and the visa application payment. These sections also turned green when I made each of these payments. And the next section was register at commercial partner, which I chose to ignore. I was then able to print off the application. I then emailed this application to my wife, who then signed and scanned back to me to be sent along other supporting documents. She also took a copy of that for her biometrics appointment. The next section is biometrics appointment confirmation letter. Once I booked the biometrics appointment, it gave us the biometrics appointment confirmation letter, which contained address of biometric location, time and date of appointment, documents to be taken along for appointment, order of attaching supporting documents, and address to send supporting documents. Now I will take you through the biometrics appointment letter. This is how a biometrics appointment confirmation letter looks like. It's the UK visa's immigration letterhead, and then it says appointment confirmation. The appointment location is Lahore in our case, which was the nearest visa application center for us. Then it states the appointment date and time. And then it says that when attending your appointment, you must take a printout of your appointment confirmation, which is this, a printout of your visa application signed and dated, which is the online application form printed by myself and sent it to my wife to be signed. Any supporting documents on the appropriate fee, unless already paid online. The supporting documents usually include the passports, for my wife. And then it says your application will not be accepted at any other location. Please arrive 15 minutes before your scheduled appointment time. Please be aware, if you arrive any earlier, you may not be admitted to the application center. If you arrive after your scheduled time, you may be asked to rebook a future appointment. Failure to submit documents may result in delay and or lead to refusal of your application. Please be aware that during the appointment at the application center, you may be asked to participate in an interview with UK visas and immigration officers by video link. If you refuse this request and do not give a reasonable explanation for not agreeing to be interviewed, this may lead to your application being refused. Here I would like to mention that my wife was not interviewed when she went for her biometrics appointment. She just gave her biometrics, submitted her passport and the first page of online application form, and that was it. Then information for Pakistan settlement visa application only. All Pakistan settlement applicants, you or your representative sponsor must send a complete application package within 2 weeks of enrolling your biometrics, not before, to UKVI International, PO Box 5852, Sheffield S11 0FX. So that was the address where I needed to send the supporting documents within 2 weeks of enrolling biometrics. This should include a stamped self-addressed envelope or prepaid return self-addressed courier envelope to return any original UK documents. GWF reference, one printed copy of application form, photo and all additional supporting documents. Only valuable documents such as marriage birth certificates will be returned to the address on a self-addressed envelope, and only if you have supplied photocopies of them. We will not return documents if they have not been photocopied, so photocopying them is really important. Documents should be arranged in this order. This is key here. So first of all, it should be application form, then there should be Appendix 2, and then English language evidence, relationship documents, maintenance and accommodation documents. Once the decision has been made, your passport will be returned to VAC, which is Visa Application Center. So name, date of birth, nationality, passport number and GWF number. So basically what I've done was I arranged my the supporting documents back in this order. I put application form on top, which was the printed form of the online application. Then I put the Appendix 2. Then I put the English Life A1 skills. And then I put relationship documents. In fact, after English language evidence, I also included TV certificate in that, and then it was letter from sponsor, and then included the relationship documents. So although they haven't mentioned here, but I did in this order. And after relationship documents, I provided maintenance, which was the bank statements and accommodation. Bank statements and letter from employer, my pay slips, and then accommodation documents. So once the decision has been made, your passport will be returned. So I provided all the documents in that order. And this visa appointment confirmation is very important because it tells you about the appointment location, the appointment date and time, and about the interview if that happens, also the address to send your supporting documents, and also information that you need to include a self-addressed envelope as well, and write the GWF reference on the top. So it's very important. And then it also mentions the order of documents arrangement, which is here, and then it provides the confirmation of the name and date of birth, nationality, passport number and GWF number. So this document is I would call it a one-stop document where you get all the pieces of information that is required for your application.